Hey there, Journey Church. This is Pastor Jim. Welcome to my home. I'm here in my reading room on a Thursday afternoon. And can I just say, man, I miss seeing you each Sunday morning, other times throughout the week. I wish we could do this in person, but this will have to do for now. I want to take a moment and give you an update on where we're at as a church financially and what the COVID crisis has meant for us and our ministries. And if you happen to be watching this, but you're one of our newer guests, I want you to know that we're not after your money. We want our ministries to be free of charge for you. The number one thing we want for you is for you to know Jesus personally as Savior and Lord. But for those of you who consider the Journey to be your church, I need to let you know where things stand during this international crisis and what it's meant for us. Our general giving for the first quarter of 2020 was just under $122,000. This happens to be just over $57,000 less than our budget. Now, to some degree, this was to be expected, but the drop was significant enough for me to believe that we need to have this quick conversation. The good news is that our April giving is already looking strong, and we're starting to see a lot of new people start to invest financially in our church, but we haven't quite made up the deficit that we carried through that first quarter, and we don't know how the pandemic will continue to affect our church's income as the year continues to unfold. Now, for those of you who have kept up your commitment to the Lord and the church, maybe even increased your giving, I just want to extend a personal thank you. Thank you for living by faith, and thank you for your faithfulness. We want you to know that on our end of things, as a staff, we are doing everything we can to rein in our spending. And then also as an elder board, we're in prayer and discussion. We are developing a contingency plan so that we're not burying our heads in the sand or living in a state of wishful thinking. Because really no one knows how deep or long this crisis will go. Now, for those of you who lost your job or you took a pay cut or the stock market crash has negatively affected your income, I want you to know from my heart, we want more for you than from you. We want to be your church. We want to help you and serve you. We want to know how we can pray for you, support, and love you. That's what matters most to us. Then to the rest, I want to invite you to invest in the work of the gospel at Journey Church, because even though we are not physically together, the ministry and mission of our church continues. In fact, in many ways, it's increasing. We still have missionaries in the field, opportunities for benevolence to those in our congregation and in our community. You know, we have a team of ladies organizing our church's ministry to Foothills Place Assisted Living. In fact, just last week, we dropped off 40 masks for the staff members, as well as a printed flyer that got into the hands of each staff member with the ways that we can help as a church and a link to our Journey website. We still have a full-time staff on payroll. Most of us are working more than we ever did before the crisis hit. Pastor Nick's workload has increased. My workload has increased. We also have high-capacity volunteers like Sarah Ross and Bud Brown who've been working tirelessly as ad hoc staff members. Stacy Mockby, our children's pastor, went the extra mile for Easter. Janetta Holt, who leads Friends for Life, has completely converted to virtual meetings and is putting twice the effort in to keep these precious souls relationally connected. There are new prayer meetings. Our staff has been working overtime trying to establish new ways to build connections with you, new ways to connect within the body and with each other. And we still have our physical campus, even though we're not using it right now. And Jameis and Caleb are updating and refurbishing different parts of that so it's ready for when we are able to return. More importantly, God is working in lives. And he continues to do amazing things like what we saw in our Easter message in the marriage of Michael and Kelly Vaughn. Lives are being changed, hearts transformed, marriages and families healed. The good news of the power of Jesus Christ is going farther and wider than ever before. Now, perhaps because we're not meeting in person at our physical campus, you forgot about your monthly or weekly support, and that's okay. Maybe you haven't figured out how to give through our Journey Church app or our website. Maybe you've never given to Journey Church before. And I'm just here to tell you this would be a great time to start. Whatever the reason, won't you join us? You can visit journeyefc.org/giving for information on how to give. Or you can text Journey Tucson to 77977, and we will send you a link to give from your phone. And then remember, you can always just mail a check into our physical address, Journey Church, 4700 North Swan Road, Tucson, Arizona, 85718. Journey Church, God is at work, and we want to be behind what he is doing financially and make sure that these great ministries continue to reach people with the life-changing message of the gospel of Jesus Christ. And then one final thing. Won't you join Stacy and myself each Tuesday night? We're live on Zoom from 6 to 7 p.m. for prayer. You see, these are serious times, and we want to be connected with each other and connect together with the Lord in prayer for our church, our community, our nation, and our world. Look for the link to that Zoom meeting in the email that goes out each Monday, and I hope to see you soon. God bless you.